We three were all alone, living in a memory. My echo, my shadow, and me. We three were not a crowd. We're not even company. My echo, my shadow, and me. I had an idea, a marvelous idea, and went online. A little click here, another click there. Amazon made them mine. We three will wait for you. Even through eternity. My echo, my shadow, and me. Will wait for you. Even through eternity. My echo, my shadow, and me. Don't you know you betcha, sweet brown maiden, send to me. Hey, Schiavello. Love Annie. You all ever sleep? Do I all ever sleep? Well, it is daytime here in this part of the world. Would you like to join me? And chat as I work? You still here? I wonder what would happen if I want to go back to System Preferences, Displays, Arrangement, Undo Mirror Displays. You're not going to join this time. Okay. You don't have to. Now I have to go over here. Go back to Preferences and Calibrate. Wacom Tablet. Calibration. Cintiq. Calibrate. Come on, calibrate. Thank you. Come on, open up. One of my neighbors is moving back from New Hampshire, and he has a very Spartan house. You would like it because there's hardly anything in it. I mean, there's things in it, but it's very sleek and modern and clean and tidy. And I loaned him a globe on a stand that looks very 50s, mid-century modern that he likes. And it had turquoise continents on it. And anyway, he kept it. He was there in his house for about 10 years. He's giving it back to me. So now I have that to find a spot for. And I also got from him, he told me, you don't need anything, Pierre. What are we testing? I had a, well, I've already lost it. It was a extension cord from my camera that was another 15 inches or so. When I finally unwound it and plugged it in, yes, I added more fuel to the fire hazard, but reduced the oxygen content of this place. So that was what I was testing, and it did not work. Evidently, the electrons in this little camera don't go all the way into the thing. So anyway, so my and I also got some bungee cords. He was giving away bungee cords. They're an important part of my play fun, my play date. Right in the gutter, you. No lubricants. But I have bungee cords. They're important for my when I build these stalagmites, sometimes bungee cords will hold them together. Like that, those white shelves in the middle of the screen are bungee corded to the white shelves to the left of them. So if it weren't for that bungee cord, that whole thing might come crashing down. So bungee cords are important. So anyway, you don't use any? No strapping. It's too harsh on my delicate skin. I'm trying to create a font, not a font, but trying to do a shit. I'm trying to do a shit. I'm trying to take a shit. No, I'm trying to do make a return address for a client to match the monogram I made for them a long time ago, and consequently making handwriting on this Wacom tablet is one of the most difficult things I can think of. So I have to make California now. California. I think I've got all the other parts. Post office box, Montecito, California. So what are you boys doing today? Parker should be sleeping. And Friedrich, what should you be doing? Okay, I need guides. Smart guides. Rulers. That's what I want. Rulers. You're playing in ink and you're sleeping. Well, I don't know about that. Are you sleeping or are you watching me? You can't be doing both. Can you? Or can you? You're playing in ink. So what do you do with your pens there? Did we ask you this already? Are you a journal keeper? I think you said you were. Both. You're a journal keeper and a sleeper. I forget even what I asked. I hate when this happens. Both what? Journal keeper and collector. Journal keeper and something. 5. Edit copy, edit paste, edit paste, edit paste, edit paste. 5, 0, oh, wow, that's cool. I did some ink, faux inking or whatever the word might be for a movie last year, 2 years ago, I forget even when, for the new movie Little Women, and I was hired to essentially pretend to handwrite the text of Louisa May Alcott sort of character in this movie, and I also played. I did a hand job in that movie as well. Schiavello, yeah, I know, you're turning your head, you're hitting your head with your little hand. He hasn't deigned to react to that, I guess. Anyway, that was a fun thing, seeing how movies were made and how many hours it takes to shoot a scene. It was quite interesting. So what sort of manuals do you do? I mean, what do you, are these made up manuals, or are you taking a existing manual and that's damaged or something and trying to make it less damaged? Y'all still pretty for me. You got a pretty mouth. Huh. Could you send me some examples somehow in an email or something? I'd love to see what they look like. You make them look like they were done by the Oberkommandeur der Wehrmacht and things like that. Good. Love to see. You don't have to, I mean, don't go through the trouble of scanning. It would be just nice to see without you having to scan. Just, what's the word I want? Just take a picture with your phone. You don't have to do all of that trouble. Post office box. Box. No. Back. Yes. Box. Post. Box. Look who's here. Well, it's Bartholomew. And I know I got Brussels told me to get off my butt and send him a total of what he owes me, and you have to send me a total of what you owe me. I mean, I have to send you a total what you owe me, and then you can pay me, and I can maybe pay some bills. Oh, good. That would be nice. See, Brecht could translate the German into all the other languages, and you could have multilingual, whatever they are, is World War I era reproduction thingies. Up from the before time. He needs his beauty sleep. You know, he's not like us, Frederick. You know, our beauty is ageless. We've gotten to the point where we can no longer be less beautiful. But when you're young, you're impressionable. You know, Parker gets those wrinkles. That's when they set in. You don't get wrinkles when you're old. You get wrinkles when you're young. So Parker. Now, you'll find out. I'll be long dead, but you'll find out when you get to be my age. You're going to say, where did those wrinkles come from? Oh, yeah, Pierre. He's the one that told me these were going to happen. I didn't listen to him. I didn't listen. Okay, where's the skew button on this fucking thing? Reflect? No. No. Is it in here? No. Is it there? No. Skew. I don't want rotate. I want skew. Reflect? No, I don't want reflect. Oh, I don't want live paint bucket. Where's skew? Where did skew go? We're skew. Hello, Ms. Marilyn, darling. Shear tool. That's what I want. Shear. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to change document setup. Or bigger, make this smaller. Send this off to them and see if they like it. Inbox. What am I trying to do? Inbox. Arlene. Okay, so Miss Marilyn Darling, I don't know if you saw I moved this little thing with all these little drawers over here. And these drawers have pens in them. So these are where I will put the pens that I will want to sell to people like you in TV land, because going over there, way over there, and dragging them all the way back over here, I'll fix them over there and I'll bring them over here and sort them out into little categories. These will be for calligraphers, these will be for drawers, and maybe that'll make it easier for me to have this work. My drawers, you can look in them any day you want. Well, Boinga Boinga, I mean, you want, as you know, Marilyn, you want more than one pen. So the pen you got on Amazon and Boinga Boinga are all part of your toolkit. You need more than one wrench. Well, I do have other Waterman I do have other Watermans that the Boinga Boinga can go into. A longer handle. They do, but I don't know whether I have any that I can sell. They do make them. Blumpkin from now on. Trying to think, what is that song from? What are you trying to say there, Schiavello? Something from now on. You know, one of the things I wanted to do is have my Victrola record player over here. One of them, so I could play music for you. But bluebirds all day long. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blumpkins do I see. Blumpkins. Doodle-dee-doo. La-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. See, sometimes things don't translate well just in type. Blue days, all of them gone. I've been finding a lot of really fine nibs here, Canada, as I moved over my trays where I can get at them more easily. There's a lot of fine nibs with your name written all over them. Your name. Where did it go? There was one right here. A Waterman. Of course, I can't see. It's dark over here, but right here. No. Right here. No. It's neither there nor there. No. Well, anyway, it was a nice fine nib. What the hell is it? I thought this is one that Canada is going to like. But when I can't remember where I put them. Well, a 12 is easier to get than a cardinal. Cardinals are not, you can't get them from my shop. You can get them from my niece and nephew when they find me cold and crumpled underneath a stalagmite of debris. Okay, is there any there? No. No. You can see this tray system is working out really great, isn't it? I haven't sorted them out in the proper categories yet, but I will sort them out by nib style. Come on, Waterman. Where is it? It's a, you know, there's a level in hell for me. It's the people that fucked up with feng shui or something. All they do is rearrange and rearrange. That's me. I'm in that hell. Okay, I'm going to turn on a light. And if photons don't help me, well, yeah, let's turn on a light bulb that has like 1 lumen to share with my black hole of my existence. My black hole of existence. Okay, it's not here. Unless it, no, it didn't fall back. It's not here. I looked there already. It's not there. Is it up here? No. Not back. Yes, no. Not there. No. 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 This is a cute little Schaefer. No. 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 Yes, it's right here. How many times did they open up this drawer? And it's gray with little red vines in it. Here's a Schaefer, a cute little Schaefer with its zigzaggy line pattern. So let's see how these write, shall we? Let's see how these write. It's not a 3V, it's a 32V or something. And it's not a V, it's a regular pocket thing. Get my thing over here. So this one had, yeah, this is almost like a accountant nib. It has, the shape of the nib is like this. You know, it really looks like a, like it's meant to do just that much flexibility. This little whatever, this little Sheaffer ring top is quite cute as well. Okay, so this is a little Craig pen. These are made by the Sheaffer company. It's like it's like Daddy Trump. Walter Sheaffer gave his son Craig a, you can have part of the company to make your pens. So he made the Craig pen. Yeah, I always say that Sheaffer ladies pens are not, they're men in drag, those ladies pens. The only Sheaffer ladies pens, the only shady lady pens that Sheaffer made were these awful Scriptserts. They fill like your lipstick. They're just nasty. Okay. So, what other pens did I find for you, Canada? This is not necessarily for you. I'm just checking to see. This is one of those Sheaffer. Were still touchdown fillers when these were made, and they were they were screw changeable point section nibs that could go on these things. So these were these are things I never intentionally buy, but when they come in lots or whatever, I can fix them, and they're actually quite, for steel nib, they're pretty nice. This is some weird. Come on, tell me what this is, people. No idea what this is. It's some sort of pseudo-modern pen. But it's actually almost kind of nice, as a matter of fact. Maybe I'll keep this, since it's a pen I know nothing about. I don't like selling pens that I does this have a, what kind of nib does, where's my no. Oh, I see. It is a very fancy curly Q nib. There's no writing on it, but it just has all these little curly Qs. That makes it look fancy. Yeah, it has the thing about pens I don't like, which is this big step down. But it's a very heavy pen, and I'm thinking maybe it might be something I might use for a tip pen nib. So I'll keep that for my purposes. This is a kind of a rare Esterbrook with the metal cap with the invisible nib. Now the nib I'll put in. Where's Effexternon? What's Effexternal? What's his name again? God. Effexternal. Where's Effexternal when we want him? Really nice rubbery nib on this thing. Schaefer touchdown. I really have nice pens. I mean, I'm lucky to have them. I don't make them. I just fix them. But they're really pretty darn sweet. This could make someone else very happy. Hey, Kesh. You'd like to join us and sing? Keshev? One of my neighbors is getting delivery of a bunch of frames and a flat file and a bunch of canvases, and I'm trying to decide whether these are things I want to add to my clusterfuckage of my life. And I probably should say no, but I'll probably say yes. Uh-oh, will do. The frames will arrive within the hour. Well, no one wants to join me. Would you like to join me, Kesh? You have your ukulele? Shine. This I hardly feel like I shine, but it reminds me of my neighbor that gave me my globe back. He's very serious, very, very serious guy. And he worked at MIT in some department, at alumni affairs and stuff, and in charge of asking for money from alums, research and development, I guess they are. And anyway, he was giving his yearly review to his staff, saying what they did right and what they could work on. And at the end of him doing that with one woman, he said, "Is there anything that I can do to make your work here, better? Is there something you'd like me to do?" And she said, "I wish you had a sunny personality." And he said, "Partly cloudy is as good as it gets." And I sometimes think that partly cloudy is as good as I get. So, Pierre von Gustafsson says, Pierre von Gustafsson. You keep want to make me French and German now, rather than just from Minnesota. How does this pen write? Let's find out. I'm lovely in my own way. It reminds me of another story. This is a Frank Lloyd Wright story where it may not be true, but it should be, because it's very Frank Lloyd Wrighty. So he was a guest lecturer at some school, and after he was done with the lecture, he was invited to see the studio of the architecture students, and he went from one to the other, and someone had the balls, actually had the fucking balls, to ask Frank Lloyd Wright what he thought of his work. "Gee, Mr. Wright, what do you think of my work?" And Frank Lloyd Wright said, "We each do God's work in our own way. You in yours, and mine in his." Bump, bump. I need a little drum thing with the cymbals to hit when I make a joke. Is there a ringtone that does that? You want to see my work? Bartholomew Brecht. Oh, document restoration work. You Google Pierre, not Pierre, Pierre. I don't call you Canada, do I? I say Canada. I have too many printers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 printers and 2 scanners. I used to have more of them, but when they break, they eventually get thrown out. But I use printers to print invitations for people, so they have to look pretty damn good. And when one starts acting up, I buy another one, which they don't make anymore. I buy this Epson C88s because they take cardstock and they work really, really good, except they don't make them anymore. So I have to buy them on Amazon, new old stock or something. Kesh, are you? Oh my, someone's scared. Are you scared of death? Okay, I have to go, but guys. I'll see you all later. I have to help move shit into the building. So we'll catch you later. I can figure out how to turn this off. End of broadcast.